I'm Steve Ela of Ela Family Farms.
I'm Reagan Choi.
We are a fourth-generation fruit-growing family here in western Colorado. We have been growing fruit for about 118 years in this side of the state. We grow peaches, pears, apples, some plums, all certified organic. And our biggest thing is, at this point in our lives, is that we do a lot of direct marketing and we hang our hats on selling fruit that is just full of flavor. We like to call it peaked at the pick of flavor, and really fruit that should taste like it should taste.
In these rows of peaches, we'll go through anywhere from 3 to 5 times just picking the ripest fruit, at the point where when we bring it to you at the market, the minute you bite into it, it's ready to eat. Whereas if we were going through a commercial packing shed, we would have to pick the peaches greener because they need to be able to just roll them over a line. They want them all at once. The fruit that we pick and bring to markets would actually get thrown in the trash if we took it to a commercial packing shed.
But as part of that, we also have a commercial kitchen on the farm that we take all our off-grade fruit, the fruit that we can't sell as firsts or seconds, and we process it into dried fruit, applesauces, fruit jams, fruit butters, freeze-dried fruits, some apple cider. And what that allows us to do is we are essentially a zero food waste farm. So anything we pick is going to go somewhere. It's either going to get sold to people fresh, it's either going to get put in a jar or in a bag as a piece of dried fruit. And we think that's really important as organic growers. We believe that we have to think in an ecosystem level approach, and that both involves cover crops, it involves the trees, it involves soil fertility, but it also involves on the marketing end that we make sure we utilize everything we can and let things go in a circle.
Everybody loves the perfect looking peach, but there are plenty of peaches that are exquisitely delicious that just have a little bruise on them. And we sell those as imperfects or seconds. And because they're damaged, we sell them for half price. So it fills a void where people who maybe don't have the budget to buy the classic organic fruit can come in and buy really good food at half the price, because we are thinking in an ecosystem way, a human ecosystem as well as the environmental ecosystem.
The farm looks different based on the people that we sell to, and what people want and what they like changes the very nature of the farm.
With that sort of responsive back and forth with consumers, we have selected apple varieties so that we're ripening a different variety pretty much every week throughout the fall. And people can come to the market and taste a brand new variety pretty much each week, sometimes 2 or 3.
What we're committed to is picking that fruit when it tastes really good, when it has the flavor it should have and could have, selling it, and then moving on to another variety rather than trying to store it for 1 or 2 months. And our farm is just nearly carbon neutral. And that includes the fuel to drive to the Front Range for farmers markets. So we are, by generating electricity, by growing trees, by growing cover crops, by putting organic matter in the soil, we feel like we're trying to do the right thing and not contribute to more of the world's problems. We are both committed to the ecosystem of the farm and our customers, but also to our communities, because this is who supports us too. Mm-hmm. And I think the year we had just a terrible fall freeze in October 2020. The next year we couldn't offer our CSA shares because we just didn't think we had the fruit. We had over half our CSA members sign up knowing they weren't going to get any fruit. And that's community to us, and that's it's really hard work. It's really stressful, but that kind of psychological boost and back and forth with our customers to us is just really part of being the growers in the system, and it incentivizes us to bring the best fruit we possibly can to them.
One thing that people might not realize is how meaningful tiny actions can be. After that 2020 freeze, it wasn't just the CSA members calling and writing and asking what can we do and spending money to help us rebuild that we could have not gotten any other way. It was the people who sent anonymous notes just saying, "We care. We're sorry this happened." It was the small actions of a student saying, "I'm in school. I want to help and there's not much I can do, but here's $5. I think most of us want to contribute to these small acts of kindness towards other people, and we never really see how powerful the effect of those small acts can be.
Yeah, and I think we just, we know we wouldn't be here without our customers. Mm-hmm. And so, it's very much a two-way street. We've done farmers markets for 25 years. now on the Front Range. I mean, it's what's kept our farm alive. We would not be here without that outlet. We're maybe getting a little tired, but when we're there, it's full on because of the really good people, just like Reagan said. So we want to thank our customers
Yeah.
for
Making it worth it.
letting us do this.